Hey guys, it's Mike with another Guild of Guardians video, free to play, day 13. So we're gonna come in here and claim our 500 rubies. That's a great way to start the day. And then we see what we get here, 100 gold there, and then we'll get a summoning stone tomorrow and another Tala. So I guess that's our first Tala from this 7 day, because we got Grizel on the first 7 days. So tomorrow will be a good day for the account there. So today we're going to press on getting that tier 3 gear. Yesterday we made some progress with both Tuskgrog and Palmera here. So hopefully we can get them completely outfitted. We didn't quite get their HP chests done, so we'll get those two on them today. And then I think we're going to start working through Ennara's gear, trying to get her power up and get a little more damage out of her. She did do a pretty good job yesterday after we brought her up to level 90. So I do think that if we're able to bring her up to level 100, that would be a big win and we'd get a little more damage out of the back row. So hopefully with scrolls and different resources we gain today, we can make some progress in that space. But we're going to jump in there, start rolling through that that crafting energy, and then also that's the adventure energy, and get some of those resources rolling. In the inventory today, looking at fragments, we're still a little ways away from our Durizda here. Doesn't look like we're probably going to make anybody happen today, but hopefully, if not, maybe tomorrow or the next day we might get that Durizda. Seeing how that is, we have not pulled her yet, so that's going to be our ticket to a new character with damage in the back row. So we'll wait patiently for that. We do have some summons here. Let's see how many. We have 3, so maybe I will eat my words. We'll go ahead and give this a shot, and maybe we're going to get a Durizda right now, or an Atticus, or a Zeticus. But we will. Nailed it. I did ask for it. I did. I don't know why. I should have left it at Atticus. But hopefully we get something. We get 2 Zeticuses. It serves me right. All right, let's get somebody. Let's get an epic. Let's get somebody in the purple. All right, Tokton. So we will roll through this energy right here, and then get as many of those resources on our champions as possible, see where we're at, and then we'll tackle the arena, rush, and endless, and try to press on the account and adventure as well. Okay, so we swept all the dungeons and went through some of the crafting gear, waiting for the bag to cool down again. That is one of the disadvantages of having multiple of your guardians using the same gear set, is now the only gear I need to make is this intelligence gear, and unfortunately we are cooling down, so it doesn't make sense for me to really make any other materials right now, so we really need those. But we were able to make some pretty good headway. We have Tuskgrog here fully outfitted with tier 3 gear at level 6 or higher. We got some level 9 there. Ennara is where we made most of the gains. We got her in 2 pieces of tier 3 gear, level 8 and 6, and then we did move some gear around because we did make some tier 3 gear that happened to work for Grizel. So we brought it over to her, so she got the tier 3 chest and boots that match her affinity to get those extra stats. So I figured we'd throw those on her just to give us our best chance. And then we still have the tier 3 gear on Palmera from yesterday, and I don't think we've made any changes to Aquarius's gear, but she does have 3 pieces of gear that match her affinity to get those extra stats as well. So that is a pretty good upgrade. When we go look at our team in Arena, we can see our overall power has shot all the way up to, I think it's almost 900,000 now. So yeah, 895. So we've gotten some substantial increases in power with these, and we're not even done yet. We do have probably another 8 pieces of tier 3 gear to get on our champions. So that is pretty exciting. So from there, I'm going to go ahead and start rolling through the arena, the rush, and the endless, and just compare how we're doing now to where we were. Then once we have those resources available, we'll put those into the adventure mode and see if we can move the account further along. So we are in endless battles on room 18. We just lost Palmera in the last room. She has been doing a lot of damage since the upgrades to her gear, but Ennara has been pretty impressive from the back row damage as well with the upgrades we've made to our gear today. We are healthier than last time when we got to room 18. I think we barely squeaked this room out. I don't know how many more rooms we have in us, but we definitely are looking a little better than we were yesterday, so that is a good sign. Tuskarok getting his ability. Yeah, not having Palmera on the team is definitely slowing these runs down a little bit. She was annihilating folks. That was awesome to see. All right, so we made it through. All 4 of us are still alive. The nice thing here is the 4 of these characters are still a fairly complete unit. Even without Palmera, we just have a little less damage, which is obviously unfortunate, but we definitely prefer to have her in there. But they might be able to make it through a few more rooms with the synergy that they do have. So this was the last room we completed yesterday with getting the chest. And I think that we might be able to get through this next room. So we'll give it a shot, see what happens. But it is good to see the damage that is coming from Ennara in the back row with the new gear. And I think we leveled her up about 7 levels. So she's almost to level 100. So maybe we had the right player all along. We just didn't have her leveled up quite enough to get the damage we were hoping to get. But we're looking pretty solid through here. Got some stuns out there, and I think we're gonna walk right through it. All right, we didn't make it much further. We died in room 21. Completing 20 rooms, defeated the boss twice. But again, we have 60,000 points, which was more than we were scoring on medium. So we're gonna stay right here on high. We are getting a little bit closer every time to that 24th room where we get those extra rewards. I think it's 3 summoning stones. So it'll just be something to look forward to tomorrow. But we're definitely making gains in the right direction. Let's see what we got in the rewards category there. And take a peek in here. See if we can upgrade our champions. All right, we got 300, and we need, I guess we need 35,000 before we get these scrolls. But to move the account along, I might actually pick up another ticket, and because with that, we will be able to get those scrolls, and I think that'll get us to Ennara getting to level 100. Which I think will be a big win. So we'll go through this one more time, see if we can do better than room 20. All right, so with that second ticket, we did get to one more room, level 21, 64,000 points. So we will be able to get those scrolls. Palmera barely made it through the room she died in last time, made it to the camp where we could heal her, and then she made it on probably another 3 or 4 rooms, and that definitely helped out, but at the end, couldn't get past room 22. So not a huge increase, but it was a slightly better RNG at least. So there we go. But we got these 120 scrolls now. We're going to put those on our champions and then do the rush, and then we'll be pressing on to adventure. All right, so we were not able to get a new record for rush. We got super close. I think we were within like 500 points. But with Oxalis going back and forth between being immune to physical damage and magic damage, he's basically immune to half of our damage we're dealing at any given time. So he is a tough boss just in general, but we do have magic and physical damage going on, so we're kind of tickling him slowly over time. But we have made some headway with the endless, so I'm pretty excited about that. Let's jump into adventure mode and see where we are. So we left at Draka Workshop. Now I would really like to get this one done, because in here we start getting more Durizda fragments, which would be a huge win. We got to the 3rd room yesterday, barely, and then we died pretty fast, although I did leave the auto off on the ultimate abilities, so that was my fault. But we're gonna give this another shot. Hopefully today we can get it done. We did make some pretty good gains, specifically with Ennara. We did get up to level 100 with the scrolls that we got, so she did get to upgrade that skill and is doing a little more damage out of the back row. So we will press on and see if we can get to that 3rd room with a little more health and give ourselves a fighting chance. All right, we're heading into that final room. Again, we've got the magic immunity and the 15% chance for stuns on basics. We did lose Aquarius in the very first room, but then the second room we did okay. But I am a little nervous coming into this room. Obviously, we have nobody to heal our team up, and everybody's kind of limping in. So I don't have high hope, but we are getting closer. We were getting closer with every step. that we take, but we just don't have quite enough yet. And I think that we probably need to work on getting Aquyrus up with her defense and her HP, and hopefully that will be the trick to getting us through this so that she can survive that room. But yeah, we got destroyed. So that's all right. We'll go ahead and press on to the adventure mode. I guess that is adventure mode, but the not challenge version. We'll head on into what is it? The Path of the Beast, and see how far into shallow waters we can get here. So we're at level 90, so that should be achievable. So I'll go ahead and tackle this, and then I'll bring you back in, hopefully on the last level. We are heading on to the boss fight, where we've got a little magic reflection going on, as well as some damage resistance. But everybody is topped off with health. We just came from the life tree there, so I think everybody got full health, actually. We've been going through here fairly easily, so I think we're gonna make it through okay. But sometimes these rooms will surprise you. So hopefully we've got a couple stacked up ability. Grizel's gonna get Tushgrog to do his ability really quick. Palmera's already got her ability going. So I think this is gonna be a wrap by the time these stuns come through and we get some damage out there. I think this guy right back here does a lot of healing for the team. I did notice that on the last fight. He was just keeping people alive. It was brutal. But it seems like we've got their number this time. I don't think they're going to be able to heal through it. We still got all 5 of our people. There we go. So, all right. So we did make some progress today. That actually wraps up the that dungeon. So that was the 3rd battle, and now we can start taking on the challenges in that room. That might have actually unlocked a progression quest back at the Haven. So let's take a peek at that. Usually those are summoning stones, so maybe we can wrap this video up with some summoning stones. So adventure quest and a 5-pack. Look at that. All right, maybe we can do a little better. I don't know if you saw my last summoning video, but it left a little bit to be desired. So we actually have 7. Let's make this an even 10. We're going for it. I'm feeling lucky. Been a little bit since we've had some action on this account, so maybe we can make something happen with this 10 pull. That's a good start with a Remus. They get you every time. Batu, Zedekis. Oh, they're just getting us warmed up for something big. I can feel it. Okay, Morana. We already have a couple of her. Verulia. I don't think we've pulled a Flix on this. There you go. Look at this. A Flix. So this could be a big win for some of these rooms, because her healing ability, especially in longer fights, is very effective. In shorter fights, it kind of is rough because it won't go through all of her healings, because she heals a little bit over the course of 6 seconds. But in a longer fight, her healing ability is really good for topping people off. But that does add some versatility in the healing aspect of our team, seeing how right now we basically have Aquyrus. So that is a great pull. Let's go take a quick peek at her kit and just go over it. I do have a video comparing Aquyrus to Flix. If you haven't seen it, it does seem to be one of my more popular videos. So I think it's something that people are interested in trying to understand the differences and how they work. Fey Touch is her ultimate ability. All allies recover 15% of her max HP for over 6 seconds. So the nice thing about this is you can build her with straight HP on the boots and the best HP substats you can find. And then the healing that she provides is based on that, not on their HP. So that's actually a pretty cool piece. The lowest HP ally recovers 18% of Flix's matched HP over 6 seconds. That's a secondary. That's Quiet Prayer. And then Divine Blessing is every 10 seconds, all allies recover HP equal to 3% of Flix's max HP. And then you can see as you level that up, every 6 seconds they're getting 3%, and that's the entire team. So she does a great job healing your team up and keeping them topped off. But if she is running her ultimate ability, you really want it to last 6 seconds so they get the full effect of that heal. A lot of times she'll run that right at the end of a battle, and then you get 1 of the 6 seconds healing on your team, and you have to wait for her to cycle through that ability again. So that can be unfortunate depending on the timing of when she runs that. But she is an amazing healer. All right, I think that wraps up the free-to-play day 13 on the account here. Made some good headway today. We got Ennara up to level 100, and we also got some gear on the team there, and we're starting to work through some of the tier 3 intelligence gear for Aquarius as well as Grizel. So tomorrow we keep working on that, hopefully press on a little further into endless mode and into adventure mode as well. But I appreciate you spending the time with me today. If you haven't done so yet, please like and subscribe. It means the world to me, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.